for a wave. Welcome back guys to another video here at TTM Motorsport, bringing you the top 10 moments from Vietnam. Starting at number 10, we have Shifty 50 versus Chew Billy. Some action from our Tier 1 race, as we're on board with Shifty 50 now in the Ferrari, looking for a way past the McLaren of Chew Billy. Coming through the left-hander, swinging through the right, Shifty 50 gets a slightly better run, but Chew Billy has that straight line speed. Shifty ducks back into the slipstream, gets enough overspeed to get past the McLaren, and up a place he goes. Now on to number 9, we have Myself Pickles versus Riceman. After making a late pit stop, I'm coming out the pits. Fresher tyres than Riceman, and Riceman is just ahead, so we'll be looking to get straight onto the back of him and look for a way past. Follow him through turns 2 and 3. He hits the wall on the exit there, and then that allows us to close in on him. And with the less downforce that he has, hopefully a move should present itself fairly soon. Coming into the braking zone, we go right, we go left. Riceman goes a bit wide, allows us to cut the inside, going very close onto that curb and making it up a place back into the lead of the race. Now onto number 8, we have Tamiston versus Tez. On board with Tez now, riding towards the heavy braking zone at the end of the long straight. In the slipstream of Tamiston. DRS overtake, looking for a move, looks to the left hand side, dives down but goes a bit deep. Tamiston brakes a bit early and gets that switchback move. Now on the traction, who can get the better traction, exit out of that corner, and Tamiston retains his position ahead of Tez. But now on to number 7, M Still versus Rebel Go Players from Tier 2, coming through the final corner now onto the main straight. Can M Still make a move into the next complex of corners? Rebel Go Players goes a little bit wide. M Still looking for that inside line, gets on the power a bit earlier than Rebel Go Players and makes a move up. But this battle is not over, as onto the long straight we go, on board with Rebel Go Players. He's onto the back of M Still in that slipstream, looking to the left hand side. Can M Still stick with him in the braking zone? It looks like it. But now as they go left, M Still looks to get a switch back but doesn't quite have the traction, and Rebel Go Players maintains their position in the Tier 2 race. But now on to number 6, we have Rebel Go Players again with the JJ Bomb and Hoof Penguin on board with JJ. Now as we head towards the end of the first sector, going right, going left, Hoof Penguin makes a bit of a mistake and allows JJ to get ahead of him before the big long straight, but Hoof Penguin will be looking to get back at him. As we power down the long straight now, very easy to get in the slipstream and make an overtake along here. As we see in the mirrors, Hoof Penguin getting larger and larger as he goes to the right hand side of JJ. JJ covering the inside into the tight hairpin now, and out of it. JJ gets better traction. Hoof Penguin tries to stick with him but not quite able to do it under traction. But JJ gets hit off a little bit, has to go wide, but maintains his position and gets an illegal overtake, so has to let Hoof Penguin through. This allows Rebel Go Players to catch up to the back of them very quickly. JJ managing to just about stay ahead of Hoof Penguin as we have a lap car come past us, but Rebel Go Players gets down the inside of Hoof Penguin, making up a brilliant move on the last lap of the Tier 2 race. But now as we go on to our top 5, we have Peg, Pie Gaming versus Liam Hannon versus Brindy Boy. On board with Pie at the moment in the torrential rain, as we see Groveful go past Liam. Liam goes very wide, Peg almost hits the back of him but manages to just scoot past him through this tight SS section. And now as we go on board with Brindy Boys for a little replay, the torrential rain, really difficult conditions to see in. He goes alongside Pie, doesn't quite get the move, backs out of it. As you see, Pie so almost hits the back of Liam, but Brindy Boy able to just follow Pie's line through the S's and gets past Liam. And both of them make up a position and go on their merry way in the torrential rain. But now moving on to number 4, just missing out on the top 3 spot is Rebel Go Players versus Amboz. Through the S's again, providing excellent action. Amboz goes a bit wide through the left, which compromises, or through the right, which compromises the left, and Rebel players is able to sweep around the outside of Ambos, making up a place there. Onto our top 3 now. We have Stevie JD versus Dominguez. On board with Stevie JD, behind Dominguez through the S's section, again providing great overtaking action through both Tier 1 and Tier 2 races, as we see Stevie go around the outside of the second to last corner. Can he make it stick? He dives down the inside and makes up a place. Excellent racing there between the two Tier 2 drivers. Onto our runner-up though, we have the JJ Bomb versus Striker Sun. Again, Tier 2, again the S is providing even more overtaking opportunities for those who are brave enough. As we see JJ, he's brave enough to stick it around the outside, which gives him the inside line, and he just makes it past Striker Sun. Excellent brave move there from the JJ Bomb. Now onto our winner, we have the JJ Bomb once again versus Reisman versus Bergquist, as it starts on the penultimate lap, or on the last lap of the race. JJ behind Reisman in the DRS. Reisman having damaged his front wing, so JJ looking for any way past, even though he's got a tyre disadvantage, and makes a fairly easy move in the DRS zone. But I assure you this is not over, as there is the very long back straight to come with Reisman in the slipstream, in the DRS, surely using all of his overtake to try and get past JJ. You see JJ looking back now, Reisman getting ever bigger in those mirrors. Looking left, looking right. Which way he's going to pick? He's going to pick right. JJ defends the inside line. And now into the braking zone. Can Reisman make any ground up on JJ? And as you see his front wing there, now it's a battle of traction out the corner. It looks like JJ might just about have this, but Reisman will surely try and stick with him. As through the right hander, JJ manages to keep his position and on board with Bergquist now, looking to get that final place on the podium as he goes around the outside of Reisman. Reisman tries to hold on best he can, but with that damaged front wing, not a lot he can do against Bergquist, and Bergquist makes an excellent move on the last lap to get their podium. But that rounds though our top 10 winners here at Vietnam. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to keep up to date with all of our content that we're producing. And if you feel like you want to get involved and you're a clean racer, go hit that link in the Discord, as we're looking to make a Tier 3, and we'd love to have you as part of our growing community. With that being said, that's all from me, and we'll see you next time.